They're going inside the Arctic Circle. It's going to be well below zero. I think it's windy as well. I think it's going to be blowing a gale. There's going to be snow. It's an artificial surface.
Michael Fisher.
And
Sean Batty. Sean Batty.
Certainly Batty.
Same hairstyle as Sean Batty.
Oh, certainly Batty is a description, yeah. But they know the conditions. I just think it's going to be a tall order for Celtic, because it's a bit like Rangers scoring one at Ibrox. I think if Bodo Glimt get a goal against Celtic, I just think I can't see any way back.
No, I think the key for me for Celtic is definitely scoring first. If Celtic score first, and maybe I'm just stating the obvious, but if Celtic score first, I can see them still going through. If they concede one or Bodo get back to 1-1, I think Celtic, I can't see them progressing to the last 16. As I said, I think if you look at Celtic under Ange, their away performances, they're just as comfortable away from home as they are at home, if not actually more comfortable away from home, Rob. So I wouldn't rule them out, but they've given themselves a hell of a task to get through. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Bodo are favourites, you have to say that for sure, on their own pitch, conditions into account. Although the conditions for the Celtic players, I don't think there's any guys in there that you could say, that old saying, would they fancy it at Inverness on a Tuesday night? I don't think you can label that at any of the Celtic players or Ange's team. They've shown beyond any doubt that doesn't matter. It's about actually just performing at the levels that he demands. They dipped last night, they didn't quite reach the high levels. The effort was there, but let's say I think their final ball was just a wee bit off the mark too often last night. But it's a tough ask, but I wouldn't rule them out.
It was more a lack of quality, wasn't it? I think Mark's right, isn't it? There was everything in the way of attitude and energy, and Celtic just trying to do the things they normally do. But it was they couldn't produce the quality in the key areas, Barry, that Bodo Glimt certainly did.
Well, that's where they've been really strong this season. When they get in the final third, they've been ruthless. Last night it just quite wasn't working for them in terms of the final pass or the final cross into the box. And as I said to you, the one real bit of quality that Celtic showed in the night, they scored the goal. Juranovic with a great ball and great movement for Maeda and a great header. So you get nights like that, Rob. It's one of the nights Celtic just weren't at it in terms of quality, but in terms of effort, they still got about the pitch and they still gave everything. And as I said, sometimes you've got to just say after the game, look, the better team won on the night, but for me, you've got to go in with the attitude in the next game that you've got every opportunity getting through. Because one thing about Celtic is they do create chances normally, and they do score goals even away from home. So I'm sure Bodo manager and the players will know what's going to be happening next Thursday night when Celtic come to town. They know Celtic will come out the traps and go for them. So I wouldn't rule Celtic out in this tie. As I said to you, they've shown certainly away from home that they can still score goals.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.